Alright, so this video is called As the Stock Market Crashes, Down Goes Everything Else. As you can see, crypto's down quite a bit. BTC's down 2% now, below 100k. ETH is down close to 3,000. Sol's approaching $200. Doge's down, and what's mad is Trump coin is down from all-time highs of around $69-$70. It's currently at $20 and counting. Why am I doing a quick TA on this chart? I think Trump's tariffs is literally going to force the US into a recession and probably force the world into a global recession, because it looks like other countries are fighting back. Canada just imposed 25% tariffs. Mexico have imposed tariffs back as well. So this looks like we're going to go into a global trade war. But let's take a look at the charts first of all. Obviously, a trade war isn't good for anyone's economy, not to talk of the US economy or the US's trading partners. But why is this going to affect crypto? Why is this going to affect Bitcoin? Well, not many people realize this, but crypto, Bitcoin especially, is directly correlated to the stock market. So when stocks rise, crypto rises. When stocks fall, crypto falls. It's been like this for the past decade. Only very short periods of time. What I like to call like the breakout zone of crypto, where there's like a small 3-month period where crypto diverges from the market, and that's when it goes parabolic. Apart from that period of time, it's usually directly correlated. It's usually got a positive correlation with the Nasdaq and got a positive correlation with US stocks. But now it seems that the US stock market is going to crash on Monday, from my technical analysis as I'm positioned, and Bitcoin seems to be leading that, with a decline over the past 3 days since Friday when Trump announced the tariffs. Bitcoin has been down Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So where do I see this going? Well, as you can see on this chart, the first target I have is, okay, so initially what happened was I believed that we was going to sweep liquidity at the highs on the inauguration and put the high in for crypto. That was my initial belief, because obviously the Trump pump, which occurred when Trump got elected, literally preceded crypto's bull run. So I believe that brought us forward into a sell the news event. So Trump was buy Trump's election, sell his inauguration. And that's why I've actually looked on all of these charts, and most of them, so BTC, the inauguration was the high. Ethereum inauguration made a high as well. Solana, the same thing. Dogecoin, the same thing. Trump coin, the same thing. So all of these charts, all of these crypto charts, all topped out on the inauguration. So my sell the news event seems to be playing out. But what we need to see right now is a close below 100k and see where price goes to next. I believe we're going back down to this level here, around the 80k range, where we need a bounce from here. We need a bounce, and we need a sustainable bounce to target the highs. If we don't get a bounce here, if we end up failing wherever we fell, this will lead us to, continue in the downtrend. And that's where it gets sticky, because there's no levels. There's nothing to keep price up. Once we break below this 82,000, 80,000 level, after that we're targeting around 75k, 70k, and then we're going all the way down to 65k. But this is where it gets sticky, because in the crypto markets, as we all know, there's a lot of leverage on the line. MicroStrategy's been taking on debt, which is a major crypto buyer. They've been taking on debt to buy crypto, taking on leverage to buy crypto. And this happens in every cycle. People are caught on the wrong side of the market. They've been buying with leverage, and when that unwinds, they're forced to sell, which is called what we call a margin call. They're forced to sell the market down. and that could lead price to, even breaking this 60k level, and then we'd be looking at 50k, which is a 50% decline. Why is this bad? A 50% decline in Bitcoin will lead ETH, Solana, Doge, all of these coins to absolutely crash, and all of this would be the catalyst of Trump's tariffs on the US's major trading partners. Do I see that happening? I give it about maybe a 1 in 5 chance, maybe a 20% chance if we get a crash from here. If we get a 50% crash from here, I see that happening, maybe 1 in 5 chance. But who knows, 2025 might be one of the worst years in the markets for a long time, only because the markets has been exuberant, prices have been extremely high, and there's been what we call animal spirits. So maybe it's time for these markets to sell off. Are we going to go down to 50k? I don't know, but I certainly think we're going to go to 80k and test that level. And then when we get there, we'll re-strategize and recoup from there. You know what I'm saying? But at the moment, crypto's not looking very good. This technical analysis that I've conducted today, I've been waiting to see this happen for quite some time, because we've been trading in a range for crypto for quite some time. Since the 20th of November, Bitcoin's just been going sideways in this range, just going from premium to discount to premium to discount. Now, have we got the catalyst for price to actually choose a direction? It seems like we do, and it seems like the direction's down. So that's what I've got at the moment for Bitcoin. For Ethereum, I believe all these cryptos follow Bitcoin, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens. If the Bitcoin decline continues aggressively, then we can expect Ethereum to go down further. Ethereum hasn't performed that well in this cycle, but if we was to look at, and I've been swing trading Solana because that's one of the coins I wanted to invest in, but I struggled to invest in this long term because I kept on getting sell signals to get out my position. When we was in this range here on Solana, each time I wanted to buy it, and I bought it in July, each time I bought it, every time we target the highs and then we'd sell off and I'd exit. This happened multiple times. I had to buy it here, sold it here, bought it here again, sold it up here, and it was really annoying. It was really annoying that this kept on happening. And then once again, I bought it prior to the election, and then I was forced to sell it again at all-time highs when we failed to confirm. I didn't sell it there, I sold it around here after we got this market structure shift. And then I've been out of Solana since then. But it just seems like price is just going to continue to, trade in this range. But where are we going to go from here on Solana? It seems like we could go all the way back down. If this bear market does take a foot on Bitcoin, we could go all the way back down to $140 really quickly, and then potentially even hit this $40 mark, $50 mark, and this is based on this imbalance yet to be filled. So price could potentially try and rebalance here before continuing higher. Crypto's looking shaky. But that's what I've got to see on these charts. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the TA. And I want you to, I want you guys to, take my predictions and think of and make a note of it, because I'm really proud of my technical analysis, and I think this analysis is really good. Let's see how it plays out. Check to see if it plays out. If any of these things happen, come back to the channel. Leave me a comment and come back to the channel in 6 months and say, yeah, you was accurate. If it doesn't happen and crypto rallies, leave me a comment in the comment section. Say I'm a fucking shit predictor. Whatever, I don't really care. It's my TA, innit? But yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. Wish you lot all the best in your crypto investments and in your endeavors. I would advise you lot to take a little bit of profits off the table, or at least take out your initial investment and let your profits run, if anything. But yeah, it's taking out anyway.